And this is the police. Why does the chat look so weird? There we go, that's better. I'm gonna be a moment. I adjusted my stream setup for a special Hoi 4 stream that never happened, as you guys might have seen. Oh, we are getting to a turning point in the game. One of these one of these sessions, we're going to get to like a really, really big new chunk of the story. It's coming up here quick, and I've been teasing it for a long time. I know that we gotta be really close. It's day 99. Let's get right to it. Not much really to say in the way of like stream updates. Um, my next single player stream, if anyone is interested and will still be around by then, will be Jedi Survivor. And depending on the day that it comes out, what I'm gonna do is I've actually got something special planned. Got a little something special planned. The At the earliest convenience, I will be pre-purchasing it. And I know what you guys are gonna say, like, oh, pre-purchasing games is a fucking scam, don't do it. It's terrible. I played through the first game, and sure, I'm not a huge fan of like the combat, but the story alone makes it worth it. Um, I know I'm gonna want to play it, and I know I'm gonna want to play through it just because it actually like Disney has repeatedly confirmed that Jedi Fallen Order is entirely canon, and I don't know. I really like the first game, so I'm gonna pre-order it, and I'm hoping that Steam will allow me to like sometimes when big games are released. You guys might have done this before. I find this to be a really cool and novel concept. So I guess that's why I'm iterating all of this on stream. But sometimes when it's a big enough release, they allow you to pre-download it, and so that you can be ready to go like right as the game comes out. And I'm hoping they do that with Survivor because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I have that day off of work, and I'm going to play through as much of it as I possibly can. I'm going to do like a streamathon, right? And hopefully, not only we'll get people in the chat and we'll have like a pretty cool event going on, but I can make it. I don't know. It'll be a huge blast from the past because that was the first game I basically streamed the entirety of on my channel, and it's something that I've been looking forward to doing for a long time. So I really hope that I've sold you guys on it, and that you guys will tune in for that. Um, let me check quick what the release date for that is. It's sometime in March that I will be doing this. Um, all right, put it in your calendars. It's March 17th, 2023. March 17th, 2023. I am going to be doing a streamathon of Jedi Survivor. This is going to be a huge event, and what I'll do is just like the first game, I will commit to doing another full like single player playthrough. It'll be my next single player playthrough after this is the police. I'm going to try to occupy all the content between um, Jedi Fall or between This Is the Police and Jedi Survivor with multiplayer content. So I'm going to be doing probably more this 0 Hour. Going to be doing more Deep Rock Galactic. Um, going to be doing a couple more one-off games, hopefully. Maybe some other like special events. I might do some just chatting. Maybe. Hopefully we still aren't on the road on the 17th. Oh shit. Oh, I forgot about that. Damn. Oh, wait. Hold up. 1 second. Let me take a look at my little calendar here. Ooh. Okay. Maybe it won't be on the exact day. But this event is definitely something I want to do. I definitely want to do a Jedi Survivor streamathon. I think that people would watch that. I really do. I think that not sorry, I should clarify. Not only would people watch it, I would also really enjoy doing it because I did get really frustrated at the combat in the first game, but it was fun. Like I had fun. I would have sure I'd only have like one or two viewers at a time, but I had a lot of fun doing it. We do have to make exact plans for that. That's true. But I guess I wanted to like put that out there. Um, that um, this is sort of this is an event that I've been planning in my head for a long time. So I hope to see you guys all there. There was one more thing I wanted to say about it, and I forget. Oh, just to like make it fully clear, after the streamathon, I fully intend on like finishing the game on stream as well. It'll be my next full single player playthrough. I just want to like really make a splash with that first stream, so that first one is probably going to be like crazy long. I'm going to play until my eyes bleed. I'm going to play as long as my body and my mind will allow me to. Um it, if I don't know the exact date yet, but like whichever is the earliest day that I can do it, it'll probably be around that weekend. I fully intend to commit to this. It's probably going to be the biggest event on my channel in the foreseeable future. It's probably going to be the last game that I like pre-purchase in my life. Like unless there's more games after it, in which case I might just keep doing it. That's how much I like the first game. But yeah, let's get into it. I know I said I didn't have an update, but that's actually quite a big one that I haven't really talked about distinctly on this channel before. Animal rights advocate. People wearing furs are latent serial killers. Taxi driver foils bank robbers. Worker pinned under saw blade in sawmill accident. Damn. There's that Tom and Jerry ass murder I was talking about. Birds of a feather flock together. I forget what that's a lyric from. Oh no, that's a Black Bear lyric, not the rap artist. Oh, Scantron didn't come into work today. What will we ever do without him? Oh, we lost somebody. Didn't need him anyway. Davenport. I'm too tired after another walk straight. Can I go home? No. I accidentally broke my bathroom mirror while I was getting ready for work. My dad always says it's 7 years of bad luck, but I know that's a silly superstition. It'll probably only last 7 hours, but it might be a good idea to take the day off. What do you think? No. Last few months I've been taking antidepressants 3 times a day, but today I ran out of the prescription. The pharmacy said they're getting in more tomorrow. Yeah, you can take the day off. Some pipes in my house busted. I need to wait around for the plumber. Can I take the day? Um, I really like this is a tough one. This is a tough one right here. Welcome to the stream if you just tuned in. Yeah, coming tomorrow. That could be a lot of water damage. That could be like crazy water damage. I'm gonna let him take the day off. All right. It is obvious who we have to promote here. Like we have to promote Kingston here. Like look at everybody around him. Everybody around him is promoted up the wazoo. We got to make him feel like he belongs up there. All right. Starting the day. 8 minutes into the stream. This is going to be a productive one. I just know it. Just know it, guys. Bear with me. I think I might actually put it into the Twitch calendar. I might actually put that event into the Twitch calendar. Oh boy. Jack, we just got a complaint from the Human Rights Committee. They claim that the police department has been practicing torture. We were able to hush everything up, but we were very disappointed in you, Jack. We don't need our public institutions attracting that kind of attention. Alright. Every time I read this, it's just so funny to me. You sent your sheriff from the sale of the money. We sold the money. Yeah, I'm taking everything. Taking everything from that too. All right. Somebody died. I forget who died. Looks like we need either a we need a lot of people for shift A. Shift A is actually looking kind of lean all of a sudden. Lean. Anyway. I don't know. Lee Song looks pretty cool. We got Eric Barcelona. Eric with an A. Dan Charleston. Good old Charleston Chew. Brittany Alejandro. or Thomas S. Chang. I think we're gonna hire Lee Song for shift A. Alright, who we got watching? 3 people. Alright. Carjacking at the... Oh, yeah. I forgot. Like, this is, we sent the guys to the wrong location at the end of last stream. We're gonna send our 2 best guys to improve our chances of actually catching this woman. Yes. Alright. Hostage situation. Wow, right off the bat. Morris Brown frequently visits the intensive care unit since his daughter had an accident 2 days ago, but this time, after talking to the doctor, Morris drew a pistol and took several attendants hostage. I won't let anyone go until you stupid, lazy pigs start doing something about my daughter. Sorry, excuse me. Alright, we got Kingston, Gay... Well, here, let's do some staggering here. Kingston, Hollinger, McGillicuddy, Lazzarini, Kubota. Yeah. 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 Yeah, the last game that I pre-purchased... God damn it. Fuck. I think that's the end of the gang thing. My two best men, fucking Van Dahl and Homelander, and the SWAT team, could not catch this woman. Wow. So my torture was for nothing. Wow. I have not solved a single gang investigation yet. Oh, there's another massive fight at the Corn Monument. Every single week, I swear to God, there's a massive fight at the Corn Monument. But as I was saying before, the last game that I pre-ordered was actually Civilization Beyond Earth, and I got burned pretty bad on that game. That game sucked. I don't know if you've ever played that game, or if anyone's even ever heard of it, but it is, like, easily the worst, like, mainline Sid Meier's Civilization game. It was released between 5 and 6. I think back in, like, 2015 or 16, somewhere in there. During a scheduled rally at the mayor's office, animal rights advocates were pelted by 5 decapitated chickens, presumably thrown by a slaughterhouse employees in counter-protest. This is why eggs are so expensive these days, guys. Stop fucking decapitating the chickens. A massive fight started, involving armed men. Eyewitnesses report that several people were already wounded. Alright, I've got, like, nobody to send to this, because I gave 2 people the day off, and I sent everybody the last thing. Ask for backup, please. Oh, this is just vandalism. Alright. Alright, you guys got the hostage under control without any need of backup. Kubota's actually becoming a halfway decent cop. Yeah, I don't actually mind Kubota anymore. We actually had cops that started off lower. You two bozos are back. Vandalism. He said the thing! Oh no, it's this the police, not this is the police. Damn, so close, so close. I want to report 3 ghouls. What is this, Fallout? Who came and painted the wall of my house, covering over all my What? I want to report 3 ghouls who came and painted the wall of my house, covering over all my graffiti. What is this, like reverse vandalism? I spent a week on that. They destroyed a priceless work of art. I mean, I don't know. Do you, like, own the building? Like, this sounds fake. Like, just some, like, city workers probably that went over it or something. I don't know. I don't know. I can spare these 2 bozos anyway. 2 best people on the force couldn't catch that, criminal. Massive fight at the Corn Monument. Huge crowd of people are beating each other with bats, batons, and dead chickens. God damn. Throw tear gas and grenades into the crowd. Dive into the crowd and arrest anyone carrying a dead animal. Shoot the dead chicken lying on the ground. Oh. You think we should wake him up? Alright, Alright, I think I'm actually gonna use tear gas. Like, this is a full-blown riot. Like, people are killing each other. We need to, like, restore order. Alright. I'm gonna send Kubota out on as many calls today as I possibly can. Drug sales, Desire Park, because he only comes to 1 out of every 3 shifts. We receive several complaints about a man in the park, and a whole stream of people are going past. They shake his hand twice and then quickly move on. Witnesses believe that he is selling drugs. Alright, I'm going to send Kingston, Ollinger, Lazzarini, and I'm going to send Kubota. Yeah. 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 Yep. I had a feeling. Reverse vandalism. We ungraffitied your wall. Alright, boutique mass riot. A new boutique advertised a sale, and hundreds of people showed up to the event. When the doors opened, the store's visitors rushed in and started to stampede. A fight quickly broke out, and many customers took advantage of the turmoil, fleeing the store without paying for their goods. Alright, Vandal, Gay, Kodu, Dr. McGillicuddy, Lazzarini. Yeah. 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 I don't know why I keep saying that. Man, I got a couple of lurkers in the stream today. Alright, bomb threat at the Atticus Tower. An old man strapped with dynamite walked into the insurance company's offices. He says that he's going to blow himself up unless the company immediately pays him everything they owe him. Alright, we're in that guy's pocket, so we need to... We actually need to, We didn't get any drugs, though. Sad. I see that as a failure. Alright, let's get some people back here. Surely... I'm... Oh, in Minecraft. Yes. I forgot to say in Minecraft. Alright. Kingston's gonna lead this one. Nordlander's gonna tag along. I'm gonna send Kubota. I don't care that he's getting tired quick. We're gonna make him a usable police officer yet. That'll teach him to blackmail me. I'm actually going to give him the on-site training that he needs to start a valuable career. I am Minecraft. I'm... What are you, Robert Downey Jr.? I'm Stuff. Victor Josh. Josh? Josh. Alright. Mr. Boyd, I had to dismiss one of the assistants who helped me with the hives in my apiary, and in retaliation he took all my hives to the landfill and stole all my beekeeping suits and other equipment. I need 3 strong men who can pick up the hives from the landfill who aren't already afraid of a few bee stings. I'll owe you one, and I'll give you your men's a year's supply of honey. Alright, alright. This sounds important. Receiving stolen property at the port warehouse. Are we gonna get anybody back for this? No. In a plea deal, a jewelry store robber confessed that some stolen goods are being stored at a warehouse at the port. They are there now, along with his accomplices who are armed and presumed dangerous. Okay, thank God that that's a function in the game, because I accidentally just clicked proceed. That was entirely fake. I had no intention of sending Vandal there on his own. Alright, please don't tell me a civilian died. Okay. Yeah, Kubota's gonna get to, 100 just from today alone. That's my goal. This is the police. Welcome, Raph. It's been a minute. How you doing, Raph? I'm gonna ask some Afi to sell the explosives. We were selling a lot of explosives to the Mafia. Did anyone else notice? Good. That's good. Sehr gut. Are you very good? Sehr gut. Yeah, anyone else notice that, like, we weren't given the opportunity to sell, like, explosives to the Mafia until halfway through the game? I would not be surprised if that became a plot point. Es gut. Es geht mir gut. Yes. Sehr gut. Good. Good, good, good. Good. While she was jogging in the park, the chief of Freeburg Philanthropies charity fund was shot. That... Philanthropy plural like that? It just does not look like a word. I almost read that as Philharmonic or something. Like, it's a weird-looking word when it's pluralized. It's shot by a young man in a ski mask. Two witness... there's another little grammatical error. Pirates of the Caribbean is funny. You know, I've never actually seen, like the last two Pirates of the Caribbean movies. I think I've only seen up to oh god, what was the oh, what was the Curse of the Black Pearl? Was that the first one? That had to be the first one, right? I've definitely seen the first one. And I saw the one with Davy Jones, which I think was like the second or third one, and I don't think I've seen any of the other ones. Like, I definitely didn't see the most recent one. The one that, like, came right before Johnny Depp's new allegations came out. Curse of the Black Pearl, yeah. Alright. Alright. Hidden a public toilet. We need to go catch this person that's hidden in a public toilet. I'm gonna send everybody we got on hand. Right before? It was 2017. It was like what, a couple years before the first one came out? You gotta understand that this, like, the Amber Heard allegations, like, they go way back. They go way back. Like, sorry, I should say, well, the allegations, like, the actions themselves, yeah, they go way back. But the fact that people, like, knew about this and they were public, they also go back a bit further. They just had an unwritten agreement not to take it to court. And, like, it's my understanding, at least, that Amber Heard, like, she decided to litigate it, and that's her right, obviously. Like, they obviously didn't have it in writing or anything, but the public kind of knew about this, like, before the trial and stuff. Like, it was public knowledge. I want to say around 2017. Damn, was that really when the last movie came out? 2017. It feels like it was more recent. Jesus. That's crazy. The police pull up to the warehouse. Inside there's sounds of cheerful talk and laughter. A policeman accidentally brushes past a trash can and it rolls around in the clatter. "Who's there?" a voice asks from behind the door. "Keep silent and don't move. Ready your weapons and prepare for an assault." This is Richard. I seem to have forgot. Oh, somebody's dead here in the background. Dr. McGillicuddy's dead there. That sucks. "I seem to have forgotten my glasses. Could you please open up?" What do you guys think? I think I'm gonna go for the first one. Or actually, the second one's probably better. Bolt on the door flips and the door swings open slowly. A man with a gun peeks out. "Stay behind the walls and beside the door and duck. Open fire at the metal door, kick the door, and storm the building." Let's storm the building. Wow, nice job, guys. I think I sent like half the officers required for that. Stolen jewelry here. Selling to the mafia. Richard Jush. "Boss, everything went fine until McGillicuddy tripped and dropped a beehive. The bees went crazy and swarmed all over him. The poor guy died of anaphylactic shock." No, that was the best cop I sent on that. Oh, he was actually a really good cop. Oh no, we got stung too. So we're going back home, and the honey which Mr. Jush gave us, I'll never put it in my mouth. Why not? It's honey? Oh man, I lost Dr. McGillicuddy for $3,000. That fucking sucks. I don't have anybody to send to this. I need to wait for people to come back. Alright, please don't tell me someone died. Alright, good. We're getting Kubota up to that 100 stat point thing. I swear. We're gonna make a decent cop out of him. These guys are gonna get back in time. Alright, here we go. Alright, you guys are gonna lead another mission right off the bat. Passerby noticed a taxi brake abruptly on the curb and saw a fight going on inside the cab. The guy in back broke through the partition and was shouting something and holding a knife to the driver's throat. Talk about one of, like, the absolute stupidest thing you can do. Like, not only is there a partition there, but, like, taxi drivers have ham radios. Like, I'm almost certain that there is a code to feed the ham radio into, like, police dispatch radios and stuff like that. Like, they can for real, they for real have, like, a line into, like, police ham radios, essentially. Like, this is one of the stupidest things you can ever fucking do. Attack a taxi cab driver. Like, it is a lot more sound a criminal decision to attack an Uber driver than a taxi driver. Not saying you should do that either, but if you ever feel so inclined, like, honestly, the same goes for a lot of, like, ride-sharing stuff. Like, it's... Oh, damn, we actually got, like, got another frame for this. How are these frames Move out or delay a payment. You're late with the mortgage a couple weeks ago. I think that'd be delay of payment then. Alright. Everything was settled, but my husband was very nervous about the money and worried someone would try to rob us. They work with a lot of ex-convicts. Eric had serious money problems. 3 weeks ago he asked to borrow money, but I'm barely making ends meet myself. Eric began to cry and said that he'd have to deal with some bad people. A couple weeks ago Eric had an argument with his superiors. He's clearly not himself, trying to borrow money, cursing up a storm. I recently overheard one of Eric's telephone conversations, but I can only make out a few pieces. The next meeting with the twins will be my last. Ooh, Breaking Bad reference there. Bow, bow, bow. Joe. I wonder if Joe's in here. I doubt it. Just lost somebody, actually. Sam. That'll be a nice night. I thought he was talking about oh, yeah. Oh, we're interviewing a trash can here. The contents of Eric's office trash can. A receipt from Eddie Burgers, a brochure titled Multiplier Capital in 5 Easy Steps, a number of documents, an empty envelope, stamped eviction notice, and an advertisement from the sex industry. Yeah. I don't know. This is probably like an eviction notice. This is probably him visiting a prostitute. This is him dead. I don't know what this is. This looks like, do you guys know that, it looks like that one frame from The Truman Show, where, like, he comes out of his house, and he, like, turns to his neighbor or whatever, and he says, like, the show's sort of, like, tagline or whatever. If I don't see you tomorrow, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. It looks like that frame, because his house looks similar to that. That's a very obscure reference, I know, but, like, interesting. Was it like a barn door that he's standing in front of? Got groceries in that one? He was definitely seeing a prostitute. What, are they burying the body? Alright. Is this him asking for, like, money or something? I don't know. We don't know anything about who he was borrowing money from. Mr. Morrow. That's his brother. Mr. Wheeler, a colleague. Okay, so this is probably his colleague. Trying to borrow money. Or had an argument with his superiors. Trying to borrow money and cursing up a storm. Yeah, this is definitely him right here. Alright. I don't really get the... I don't really understand these frames. Like, this isn't it. Delay of payment. Like, the move out is definitely right. He got an eviction notice. Like, yeah, I didn't think it was that. Or maybe it's like he asked for money, he got the eviction notice. I don't really understand these images at all, though. Oh, are these the guys, like, visiting him at his house? Yeah, this is them visiting him at his house. You know, they really did make him look like Jim Carrey. He really does look like Jim Carrey. This is probably the motel room, I want to say. So, like, if we're to follow this line of thought, he definitely goes to a motel room. He's not confronted at his house. We don't actually have the full story on the motel room. if that's the case. I think we're missing a frame. Unless that's, like, something like that. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, tries to borrow money, goes to a prostitute. He gets an eviction notice, and no, he dies. I think he dies at the motel. I think he gets evicted. It's something like this. I'm not sure. I might have to get a little creative with that one. I can't believe McGillicuddy's dead. That really sucks. Can't believe he got killed by bees. I bet that happens 100% of the time with that mission. It's either that or it's based on experience points. We've almost got Kubota up to a usable amount of experience points. Or declaring him dead. His family deserves closure. He was a good cop. Ooh. Cutscene. Day 100.
Well, Jack, who's your favorite right-hand man?
Francis Kendrick. But go on.
Oh, damn.
Very good lawyer. Very good. Invented a way for you to keep your job. Though invented is hardly the word. He has a whole scheme. A big plan. I just had him on the phone. He's so full of ideas I could hardly get off. Believe me, Jack, this guy knows his stuff.
Wow, I do not know what to say, Martin. That's wonderful news.
After 100 days.
Yes, of course. He's not a local. Right now he's in court on the other end of the country, but he'll be with us in 8 or 10 days. When he gets to Freeburg, we'll sit down, the three of us, and we'll work through the details.
Sounds great. And now you want something from me?
Not at all. Yes. No. Well, I mean, part of his plan is a big public campaign for your support. Talk to the press, lots of interviews, maybe even a few street demonstrations. And it would be nice if your family was there with you. I know you're not talking with your wife, but maybe your children could... No.
Listen. My oldest son and his fiancée have arranged some sort of a trip around the world.
Damn, he has kids? I didn't even know he had kids.
Taking him with them, along with my younger kids and a few of their friends. They're out there roaming the world, and I'm glad they're away from, well, you know, all of this. They don't even know that I'm getting fired, and I'd like it to stay that way.
Okay, Jack, I thought you might say that.
I didn't even know he had kids.
Oh, it's been a rough day. I think I'll go home and sleep it off.
Martin, wait. Look, you mentioned that you know Laura and me aren't talking, and, well, you think you could help find her?
Jack, I understand that's been hard on you, but I think we should focus on your retirement problem. We finish this, then we'll figure something out, okay? One thing at a time.
I hear what you're saying, Martin, but...
Uh-oh.
Jack Boyd.
Well, Jack, you ready to listen to me ramble for an hour or two? It's a very busy day.
Damn.
Almost ready. Bear with me 1 second. Yes, Martin, you're right. One thing
she's
at a time.
gonna...
Thanks again. Go home and get some rest.
Good, he shut
You
up
need
about
your
it.
strength.
Smart man.
Now I'm ready.
I was afraid he was still gonna blab about it, and she was gonna hear it through the receiver. It'd be the end of that. Alright. Teachers at University of Freeburg downgrade immigrant students. Interesting. Military veteran Norris. Freeburg is a war zone. God, average Republican politician right now. Our cities are war zones. We need to further militarize the police. Gangland shootings happen every day in inner city areas. It's like, bro, chill. Stop fear-mongering. Sure, post-COVID crime has been on the upswing, but that's because everybody is, outside again. Do you know what's on the downswing? Murder. Murder is actually on the decline. This idea that people are dying on the streets at an increased rate is Republican fear-mongering. Plain and simple. It's disgusting. They need to stop fear-mongering about that. Like, I know I don't often talk shop on stream, but that's always been a pet peeve of mine, that, like, Republicans, that's their get-out-of-jail-free card if they don't have any good platform points come election time, or they have platform points that are universally hated that they want to, downplay. Crime is their get-out-of-jail-free card. They always play it. They did that in the midterms this last year. Slice Pizzeria feeds the homeless. Anyway, a watch pot never boils. Alright, we're gonna go to work. I can't believe McGillicuddy's dead. That was a hit. Scantron didn't come to work today again. Shit. Scantron, one more day and Scantron's fired. He's a good cop, too. That'd suck. I was up all night and couldn't sleep, and now I have this ringing in my ears. Can I take the day off? Yes, but come tomorrow. You're lucky detectives are just not doing anything. No, you can't go home. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Yes, but come tomorrow. I got tickets to go watch the filming of a TV show. I've always wanted to be on TV. Can I have the day off? No. You had yesterday off. You're on from shift A. Slackers. Slackers. Alright. Any ridiculous requests from City Hall today? No. Alright. SWAT upgrade, raise. And... detective, maybe. Yeah, I'll go for the full house again there. Or the blackout on my card again. Alright, it looks like Shift A is in need of another staff member. Dan Charleston's too old. Looks like Eric Barcelona appears to be the way to go. I like these 100 professionalism score cops because they're usually better than whoever's like the most experienced, either because they're too old or they have a drinking problem or something. Like, there's always a catch to those experienced ones. That's what I learned in my first playthrough. Alright, mass riot at the penitentiary. What's new? Prison air conditioning system stopped working, and the problem might not be sorted out for a few days. Hearing this, the prisoners rioted, beat up the guards, and took over their cell block. They've taken several civilians hostage and are threatening to kill them unless the prisoners start getting treated like people. The warden says that the situation must be sorted out as quickly as possible or the National Guard will have to be called in. Wow, Hollinger. Good old, why can't I... John DiMaggio. Good old John DiMaggio is actually our lowest experience cop on this shift now. Shift B is insane. Shift B is airtight. We keep losing officers on Shift A. Like, Shift B is crazy. Like, I don't think we've had... Like... I think our newest employee on this shift might actually be Hollinger. Like, and we've had him forever. Like, here, let's before we send guys to this, let's go into affairs quick. I wanna see something. Alright. Shift B. Prado has been working 79 days on the force. Yancey has been working all 100 days. Like, he is, I think, an OG. I think he's the only OG on Shift B, policeman-wise. I think, like, the detectives, that's a different story, but, yeah. Alright, Purdy has also been with us for, like... Oh, Purdy's an OG as well. 100 days. McStone's been with us 35 days. Like, that's crazy. Mitchell. Oh, 15 days. Mitchell might actually be the newest one, come to think of it. 36 days. See what I mean? Like, Shift B is just rock solid. 10 days. Okay. So there are a couple relatively new people on here. 36 days. Crosby, you've been working for us for 36 days? That's insane. 37 days. Alright. Julian Godbomber. His first name is Julian. 25 days. Alright. 33 days. Holy crap, I had that completely wrong. But yeah, the newest employee on Shift B is like 10 days in already. Seems to have alcohol problems. Yeah, no shit. But yeah, how many successful assignments has Yancey had? 58! 58 successful assignments in 100 days. That is more than at least one successful assignment a shift. Because you have to remember these guys work every other day. Buck Yancey, that sounds like a buddy cop show name. Alright, we're gonna send Flores, Mitchell, Kendall, Koizumi, Millsap, and Hollinger. And the paddy wagon. We got enough cops that I don't think they need SWAT. I think we're good without SWAT on that one. Oh boy. Man, when I arrest this culprit, I'm sending God Bomber. I'm sending God Bomber. Child M-word. St. John's Cathedral. 11-year-old Michael Song, a boy from the choir, says he was M-worded by a priest, Aaron Huber. Alright. Why are these guys grayed out? Am I working an investigation right now? I suppose I am. Wow, I'm actually working 2 at the moment. Alright. I have not been dividing my labor very well, as it turns out. I'm going to put the other 2 on that investigation when it comes back. Alright, what do we got here? Mission from God. Mr. Boyd, I'm a man of broad views, and I came to terms with the existence of... Oh my god. Especially when they keep a low profile. But these... God. Jesus fucking Christ. Yeah, fuck you. This guy's crazy. I don't even know who this guy is. The benefits of his organization aren't even good. That's got to be a storyline thing. That, like, if you help him or whatever, you become ingratiated with the theocracy that they implement on day 170 or whatever. Alright. Well done, everybody. Whoa! Receiving stolen property in the ghetto. Mrs. Ferguson says that a couple of guys have converted the house next door into a storehouse for stolen goods. They're robbing pharmacies and then selling the drugs. Alright. Prado, I'm sending you out on a call. I'm actually going to keep Yancey and Purdy here. I'm going to send OBGYN and Julian or Julian Godbomber. Alright. Another 7-panel one. That's going to be crazy. Alright. I've got a couple more detectives I can put on this. We've got our labor divided evenly amongst 3 cases. Sort of evenly amongst 3 cases. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna take 1 detective off this one. I'm gonna take Darude Sandstorm off that one. Alright, there we go. What do we got here? Attempted carjacking at the Everyday Mall. A young cashier went out for a smoke and noticed a suspicious black man slinking around a car near the road. The devil was crawling onto the pavement around the car. He looks really suspicious, like a gangster. Racial profiling. What do we got over here? Breaking and entering. April Alston heard a man break into her neighbor's apartment and started beating the woman who lives there. She screamed and the man kept on demanding something. I couldn't hear any details. Alright. We're gonna send all 3 because I don't think I really want to send anyone to either of these calls. Not the fucking church of fucking... the cult in our city or the racial profiling. All the windows in the house are lit up and there's loud music playing. Open up, it's the police. There's a guy with a bottle of beer sitting on the sofa. There's a gun on the nearby table along with a handful of multicolored pills. Aim at the man. Put down the beer. You're under arrest. Anything for a headache. 2 men jump up with shotguns in the next room and open fire. Damn. Shoot to kill. I mean, they've opened fire. Retreat and surround the house. That's the safest option, I think. Ooh, pharmaceuticals. That's a new one. Gotta ask the Mafia to sell it. Yeah. Called it. Called it. Alright, breaking and entering. The door in the apartment looks broken, but the police still knock loudly and announce themselves. A brief noise comes from inside, and then all is quiet. The cops enter. Sitting in a corner is a sobbing, battered woman with no one else around. The apartment has no electricity. Calm the woman down, search the apartment for a flashlight, stop whimpering and tell us what happened. God damn. Gotta calm the woman down. Shakro continues to cry, but points her trembly hand through the bed in the far corner. Flip the bed over quickly. Don't be silly. There's no such thing as monsters. There's no one under the bed. God damn. Check under the bed. Flip over the bed quickly. We're gonna flip it over quickly. Okay, so the guy was hiding under the bed. Yeah. Wow, another call right away. Fight at the playground. Two young mothers had a falling out over something, and they've started a fight, scratching and pulling each other's hair. Come on, scramble these crazy chickens. They're scaring my son. Alright. Flores, Kendall, Koizumi. Good luck. Fuck you. Mission from God. I don't ever want to help that guy. He's crazy. A lot of simultaneous calls, man. Organized crime. They're I almost said simulcasting. Simulcasting their crimes. They're coordinating their crimes. Suspicious item, residential area. Frightened citizen found a strange box left by someone on her landing. It's got to be a bomb, she said in a squeaky voice. It's just like the movies. Alright. This is probably fake, but I hate, like, ignoring these bombings. Fight, or, receiving stolen property at the port warehouses. A man who has declined to give his name said that Mary Hinoyosa is keeping some stolen jewelry in a storage unit. She just went there now, and something else she recently stole. With something else she recently stole. But be careful, she's armed and dangerous. She doesn't like handcuffs. I'll make sure to grab an extra tight pair for her. That sounds terrible. You know what I mean. Alright, we got the fight at the playground under control. That's good. Yeah, Shift B is just so much better. Oh, I don't know if I mentioned it last time, but I was making a lot of Crosby, Stills, Nash, and Young jokes. Like within an hour of that stream, someone died from that band. I forget who. It was kind of spooky. I mentioned it off stream to a couple people. Suspicious individual, Donnie Husted was walking in the evening with a friend and noticed that someone or something was watching them. I only saw a silhouette, but it seemed like a monster. We were so frightened we ran to the nearest farmhouse and called you right away. Alright, Flores, Millsap, Koizumi. 12:11, homeless man left a box of junk near the entrance to the building. Yeah, surprise, surprise there. Alright, we got the woman with the stolen property. And we got the stolen property. We're going to sell it to the Mafia. Okay, we got something going down at the Wise Dragon restaurant at 1:15. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think 2,500 should be enough for such a request. These payoffs are getting smaller and smaller, Christopher. Christopher G. Sands, Undertale. Alright. I might actually hire a snitch. Or maybe get like a BBQ. BBQ. Or I could send some could send some staff in for training. Yeah, I want to buy this. All right. I only have this shift. That kind of sucks. Okay. Oh, I have to pick from, like, people who are on shift? It's insane. Alright. I'll buy a snitch. I'll make it God Bomber. I've never actually done this. I'm gonna hire God Bomber as a snitch. We'll see what happens. He seems pretty reliable. Statistics. Oh, damn, I've never seen this tab. Days left, 80. Weekly salary, $88. Money earned and spent? Yeah, I've only spent like $24,000. Crime solved / failed? 314 to 61. That's a pretty good ratio. That's like, I want to say, 5 to 1. Yeah, that's actually a little over 5 to 1. That's pretty good. Yeah. Cases solved 14. Officer said 25. Detective said, "Oh yeah, Mole got killed. Mole is the only detective that died. Detectives fired 6. Officers fired 21. Damn. We have a crazy turnover rate. That's like a total of 46 officers that are no longer with the force. Best officer, Prado. Best detective, Moser. Hell yeah. Alright, that's pretty good. Pretty good. No longer with the force. Hey, only half of them are actually dead. The other half got fired. You saw the statistics. I could actually buy an officer slot right now. I could just buy an officer slot or a detective slot. A party. 8 of your lucky subordinates can go to luxury house party and relax properly. Am I at an uneven amount of slots? I'm sorry I keep pausing, but like, yeah, we're actually down a cop slot. We're down a cop slot and a couple detective slots on Shift A. No wonder Shift A sucks so badly. I'm actually gonna buy a cop slot, I think. Awesome. Alright. I'm now going to buy a police officer for Shift A, and that'll at least equalize the police officers. Thomas S. Chang. We will hire for Shift A. And that'll equalize the police officers. Of course, Kubota's really tired. We're gonna work him to death. It'll be great. Don't clip that. Frightened by a scarecrow. Alright. Oh, I got a story for my work. I've been blabbing a lot today, but alright, so my work has like a problem with crows, right? So we put out these like little owl statues to like that allegedly scare them away. I don't think they work at all. But we discovered not too long ago, I want to say 2-3 months ago, that someone is feeding the crows, and as a result, they're really comfortable around humans. Like, there are these 4 crows around the security gate at my work that they just like hop around, and like I've almost hit them with my car so many times. I've had to like wait for them because they just like gleefully hop around the security guard there because they're just so desensitized to humans from like whoever's been feeding them. It's crazy. Like, okay, I know that there's like a ton of info on the internet about like how if you befriend a crow, they'll like collect shiny objects for you. Sometimes you get a couple things of loose change and stuff. But like, for real, don't feed wild animals. Like, not only is what you're feeding them probably really bad for them in the case of like bread and a lot of like shitty bird seeds and stuff, you are like actively making it more likely that whatever animal it is you're feeding is going to have a fatal encounter or a near fatal encounter with a man-made object or find themselves in closer proximity to dangerous sort of human machinations. It's just a stupid idea. Don't feed wild animals. Don't feed wild animals. Just don't do it. Don't do it. And that goes for like feral domesticated like dogs and cats as well. Don't do that. In fact, they're more likely to have like rabies and shit. So that's even more dangerous. Don't do it. It's stupid. That's my PSA of the day. Don't feed wild animals. It fucks with them. Young couple was strolling through the park hand in hand, talking nicely between themselves, when up ran a young man in a leather jacket. That sounds like the start of a nursery rhyme. Little Jack Porter sat sat in the corner. Something, something, something. He snatched the girl up from the hands of her boyfriend and started yelling loudly at her like it was some kind of argument. According to a witness, the assailant could hardly stay on his feet, and it seemed like he had some kind of weapon in his jacket. Alright, we are going to send Purdy and Crosby and Hollinger. Oh shit, we got frames from all 3 cases. Wow, okay. I like how the snitch icon is like a rat. That's funny. Alright, 3 new frames for this one. That's a 7-frame case. Oh, damn. What happened to Kang? We still don't even have enough frames to solve this. Holy shit. And no new frame. Yeah, this one, we can solve this one. I'm just stupid. I believe they mean no longer with the Force. Oh, true. True. Kang, yeah, he's not dead. He's no longer with the Force. Yeah. What you talking about? Alright. Hmm. Hmm. Huh. I know that there have to be more frames for this because these guys are in ski masks. Unless, like, this is the order? Or something? I don't know. They don't even accost him at home? I think it's something like this. Something like this. Because he got into an argument with his superiors. Right? This guy looks like his superior. And he got a proper mortgage thing. Unless, like, it's what the wife is referring to. I think later on they say it's like a proper eviction notice. This is the clearest one. But it could also be like this. Damn. I think I'm gonna have to get creative with this one. Cheating pigs too. I know. I always forget to plug in my chat monitor. Around this time in the stream, it's always almost dead. Alright, here we go. I don't know what it is, but I'm just so fucking bad at these. I don't know what it is. I legitimately just do not know why I'm so bad at these investigations. Alright. Alright. So, apparently the thing about his superiors was, like, it's just wrong. Alright, so he is accosted at his doorstep. Right? Then he has his Truman Show moment. And goes to the motel? Okay. I really don't get that. I don't get that. One second. Predictable pigs too. Damn. Alright. Prado. Yancey. According to information discovered during the investigation, Eric frequents this motel. He's dead. He's fucking dead. I'm not gonna send people to the motel. What? Alright. Gotta deal with this first. Luca does business at this cafe. Yeah, we're gonna send people to the cafe. Did they ever tell you why that detective left the force? He died. He's dead. Kang is dead. I spoke, remember, I think I jinxed it when I said that Mole is the only detective that's died. What happened, though? No, they just didn't tell me. They just told me he died during the investigation. It's very obscure. Alright, disorderly conduct at the Wise Dragon restaurant. We've reached a complaint about We received, a complaint about noise coming from a restaurant. It's the 5th day of the damn wedding, and they are still at it. Noise, shouting, swearing, and some foreign music with wilted flowers on the windowsill, a whole symphony of vulgarity, complained a retired English teacher. The window of her apartment directly overlooks the restaurant. God damn, that's a lot of people for, like, a noise complaint. Racism. That's what it is. I'm gonna send 4 dudes. Fight report. I don't even remember what this was. I was in menus for so fucking long. God damn. I'm sorry. Yeah. Yeah, I really needed a win investigation-wise, even though I cheated. Alright, yeah, that's what I thought. Like, why did it want me to send 8 people to a fucking noise complaint? Ah, shit. I forgot about the Wise Dragon restaurant shit. That was Christopher Sands and his men having a party or whatever. I can't believe Kang's dead. That's the first detective we've lost in, like, ages. Ames is just, like, about to fucking pass out. Should I order her to work tomorrow? That'd be fucking devious. I didn't know I could even do that. It shows how much I explored the UI. Day 101. Controversial artist Sigmund Hammerling commits suicide. I wonder if the coffee cup corresponds to... Ooh. The police station really hates me. Maybe it's because I don't share any of my illicit money with them. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink. Alright. 59% of Freeburg parents use physical discipline. God damn. 60% like beat their kids? Corporal punishment? 14th century wine barrel found in city dump. Song didn't come into work today. I literally just hired that guy. Today, some of my relatives have come to visit. They're from another country and we've never met before. Can I have the day off? Yeah, but coming tomorrow. No, you can't go. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can you go home? You know, you actually did some really good work a couple days ago, Kubota. I'm actually going to give you the day off. Despite the fact that Shift A really can't stand to lose any employees. Nothing like the good old Star Spangled Banner. Star Spangled Banner. Uh-oh. Jack, one of my partners with whom I have several very large contacts, at the request of his wife, wishes to open a confectionery factory in Freeburg. The problem is the local stores stock products from the Clementine Burroughs factory, and there's no room for competition on the market. Not that I care about selling fucking candy. But I must demonstrate that I'm a reliable business ally. Today, a couple of my best men will burn this Clementine factory to the ground. And nobody's gonna get in their way, right? Oh my god. Dude. Holy shit. That got dark really fast. Like, it went from, like, squeaking around some building restrictions to fucking letting people kill people and fucking burn down buildings. Damn. That got really dark really fast. Oh. Goodbye, Dengar. That is a pretty big ask. You're right. Warning from Snitch. I'm pretty sure your staff are preparing a plot against you. Oh my god. Can I hire one more police officer? Ooh. Fresh labor force. Got Marcus Notch Pesserson back. Gross. Shift B needs somebody now. That's weird. Oh, I must have hired 2 by accident. Well, I guess I'm hiring a guy for shift B. Yeah, I need one for shift B now. You know, I'm gonna regret it, but I'm gonna hire Chloe Numata for shift B. All right. Who needs a detective? Looks like shift B needs a detective. That's 7 and 7. Oh wait, no, shift B doesn't need a detective. They're even right now. Okay. Shift A's detectives are pretty solid. I think I'm going to actually hire for shift B after all. Mark Moody looks... God, if you asked me to draw a picture of like a generic white man, this is what he would look like. Like, this is the most generic man I have ever seen in my life. I'm Moody. Yeah, we know. We know. It's literally your name, bro. Alright. Yep. Wait, oh, another detective? Awesome. Okay. In that case, I gotta hire for Shift A, because now Shift B is gonna have 8. Now this is gonna have 8. Alright. I am avoiding Notch again. Fuck you, Notch. George Treadaway for Shift A. Yes. 8. 8 and 8. And improve my SWAT team. My SWAT team is now at 100%. I'm slowly earning raises and stuff. I'm going to start sharing my money with the staff. Like, I'm over my $500,000 goal anyway, so I might as well. Yeah, I'm gonna share with my staff. Get the police department to like me again. Oh my god. Oh, for a second I thought that this was the burning or whatever. No. Massacre at the Atticus Tower. An armed assailant entered the Jesus Got You Covered insurance offices and opened fire on everyone inside. One of the secretaries grabbed a phone, hid in a closet, and dialed the police. According to her, the man has often come to the office to argue with his agent about payments, but now it seems like he's finally lost his mind. God damn. Alright. Alright, I'm only going to send one unproven police officer to this. Because in the past, whenever I send 2 new police officers, I get clapped. Alright, what do we got going on here?
613 in progress.
Oh god, a lot of that going on lately. Photo studio employee Clark Mitchell called the police about a customer who seems to have been involved in a child M-word. The man bought some photos for development, all normal stuff, family photos from the holidays, but at the end of the reel, the studio found a photo of a naked elderly man next to a girl no older than 13. Apparently the client forgot to remove that shot. Damn. That is disgusting. Alright, we caught both of these guys. Apparently there were 2. Please don't make it a gang thing. I really hope that that's not a gang thing. Okay. We now need to evenly distribute the remaining detectives to these 2 cases so that we can solve them extra fast. That's got 3. We actually have our best detective on that homicide, which Kang died in now, which is good. Okay, I think that's 3, 4. Okay, yeah. We're just gonna keep Treadaway off these cases. He's new. You know, this is a homicide case that has taken the life of a detective already. I don't think that that'd be very smart. Alright. Well done, my friends. Well done. Oh, perfect. Suicide threat. The entertainment district. Erin Fredette is terrified that she just met a suicide case. Her face was painted so sadly, it just brought tears to my eyes, seeing the poor girl, the whole being aching, stuck in one spot and unable to move on. We have to try and save her. Bro, that's a mime. You ran into a mime. Alright, suspect is at the photo studio standing with his back to the door. He's telling the employee to hurry. You there, let's go, on the street. Arrest the man. Yeah, just arrest him.
613 complete.
We don't have to think that hard about it. Just arrest him.
113A.
Oh, we got another case of crime
411.
on good old Sweeney Todd Street. Stepping out for a smoke break, the convenience store owner saw a hooded figure around the corner ducking into a car. At first, the store owner didn't think any of it, but then the car alarm went off. Alright, we are going to send Gay, and we're going to send S. Chang. Yeah. Yeah, it was a mime. I'm going to send somebody to that arson. Like... Mr. Boyd, I cannot tell you how dear my factory is to me. It took decades to realize my late husband's dream, to fill the city with candy, which any poor man can afford. Listen to this like family-run, like, operation, whatever. I can't just let them burn it down, but I'm sure you don't have time for this. I hear you are a businessman, so I come to you with a business proposal. Save my factory, and you will take a share in our daily profits. I don't think I've ever been more motivated to send, like, real officers to a thing. I can't let Atticus Corp burn down this tiny confectionery. This actually relates pretty closely to, like, something I did for my job. That, like, I actually called a chocolate factory in my area recently about its grease traps, right? And I was thinking to myself the whole time I was on that call, like, I don't think I could ever find, like, a chocolate factory. Like, they, like, do tours for, like, kids and stuff, and they make, like, candy. Like, who would ever burn down a chocolate factory, you know? It's a very heinous crime to attack a place that's so, like, I don't know, whimsical in nature. I don't know. I don't know. When I was a kid, I never got to go to any of those, like, big candy factory things. I assume that that's something that kids still, like, dream of doing or whatever. Like, I never won those, like, sweepstakes to, like, win a trip to, like, the Jelly Belly factory or, like, Hershey, Pennsylvania or anything like that. I never got to do that. I think... Yo, it's Via! Damn, I got both mods in the chat for once. How you doing, Via? It's been a while. I heard you were girl bossing. Heard you were, like, getting your money up, not your funny up. Hi. It has been so long. Yeah, I don't know if you've ever been in any of the Police streams. I was just rambling about chocolate or about candy factories. Fight. One of the first movies I remember watching as a kid as well was the Johnny Depp Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory movie. Like, I've seen it way too many times, but I think I still have a bit of a soft spot in my heart for it. It's not been that long. No, I lost one day I got back. I lost the one day I got back. Huh? No, I lost the one day I got back? Sorry, fight at the cemetery. Gravedigger at the funeral struck the grieving father with a shovel. He imagined that the man was giving him a nasty look. A fight immediately broke out. Alright. You three are the perfect cops for the job. They have to be in descending order. Superstitious man. No girl bossing. Working. Oh my god. Sorry, we're locking up and the alarm isn't working. Rip. Thank you, Mr. Boyd. My factory is saved. I knew you were a good man. There's not many people like you left in this city. I had to save that. I had to save the candy factory.
410 in progress.
We're done?
210 complete.
Jack, I don't know what got into your head, but you'll regret it. Our partnership is at an end. Your day will come, and then you'll see what a terrible mistake you have made. Damn, really? Just like that?
311A complete.
Sorry I stopped you from killing people and burning down a factory. The man had recently returned from a trip from Japan and was just enjoying some extravagant sweets he'd brought back. Yeah, we caught the guy who hit it with the shovel or whatever. Worth it. I think it was worth it. Fuck Ron Atticus and his crazy power trip. Like, as somebody who works for a city government, I can understand how much of an inconvenience, like, hyper-specific building code is, but I'm not going to let you burn down a chocolate factory. It's insane. It's heinous. It's against the free market capitalist instincts upon which our country was founded. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, it's really good to see you, Via. Give me an update on your life. Homicide. Johnson, Jurgen, and Katz Law Firm. Emilio Montes Medrano, chief suspect in the murder of his wife and her parents, was released on bail and was discussing his defense with his lawyers, preparing for the upcoming hearing. The meeting quickly descended into controversy, and then they began shouting at each other for a long time. Then suddenly, Mr. Medrano ran out of the conference room, only to return a few minutes later with a gun. He shot one of the lawyers in the head, and the other one started cowering on the ground. The secretary called the police, and 3 more shots were heard while they were on the phone. Dying at work. My beloved Cosmo has abandoned me. Sad. I hope he returns promptly, Belle. Cosmo didn't agree with me siding against the anarcho-capitalist murderer guy. Dying at work. Do you still work at the farm store, Via? I forget what that place is called. Massive fight at the Moonlight Stalker Stadium. A group of visiting fans were singing an offensive song called Freeburg's Capital of Crap and throwing corn cobs on the field. Our local fans aren't about to put up with that, and a fight has broken out. Yeah. Alright. Working in lawn and garden means seasons, and we're switching from winter to spring, so Christmas stuff has to be packed away. Toys have to go back up and into just 2 aisles. Damn, that's a lot. I'm glad I never worked at a supermarket for more than 1 season. Granted, the 1 season I did work at one, it was summer and it was hellishly hot, and I worked outside, so it wasn't too much better. Emilio Montes Medrano is standing in the conference hall, armed with a gun. His back to the door. He's pushed 2 men into a corner. Can't corner the donor. He's holding them at gunpoint. 2 others are on the floor. One isn't moving, the other is groaning and holding his stomach. Taser the bastard. We have your wife on the line. She's begging you to not do anything stupid. It's just me. I'm doing it all. God damn, Via. Gotta ask for a raise, Via. Stand up for yourself. You gotta fight for your rights as a worker. Taser. I still believe. I still believe in the taser. 99.9% taser win rate. Oh, damn. I can't send anybody else. You guys have to get it under control. Offender caught. Officer unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Based. Oh my god, they didn't give the paddy wagon experience. He got robbed. I hardly know her. What was that in reference to? Massacre? I hardly know her. A group of 10 students went into the woods to camp for the night. They set up tents, made a fire, drank some alcohol, and sang some songs. Around midnight, they were suddenly attacked by a large man with a bag on his head, wielding a hatchet. One girl managed to reach the road, where she flagged down a passing car and called the police right away. The fate of the other students is still unknown. I have nobody to send to this. This is a wooded area? Interesting. Alright, Flores, Vandal, Kingston, Gay, S. Chang. I'll send the scraps. Yeehaw! The Rocket Lab just got a bunch of isopropyl alcohol today. What, are you going to do some disinfecting? Alright, this one seems pretty self-explanatory. He's talking to the mother with her son or whatever. Oh, okay, so... This is a really bizarre frame. Oh, boy. I think this is the... Yeah, this is them applauding at the choir or whatever. My mixer is going to be so cool. The only thing you can use it safely, remove rocket fuel from tools and shit. Oh, that's actually really cool. My mixer is going to be so cool. Bro, do not put isopropyl alcohol in a mixer. You will die. You will go blind. I know that's not what you're talking about, but I think it's funny. It's pretty funny. Alright. They do, like, their independent church study or whatever. He gets a little, handsy. He, takes a picture or whatever and undoes his belt. Yeah. We're pretty much there with that one. Whoops. I meant clean. Yes. Alright, what do we got here? Okay, so this guy comes in while he's counting the money behind the counter or whatever. Alright, let's take a look at the camera footage. An hour before the estimated time of Mistress Hawk's death, the camera across the street caught a few people. Two twin girls, a tall man in a gray coat. It's probably this one. And a bearded homeless man searching through garbage cans. Gunshot to the chest. Oh shit, he died of a gunshot. So it's this one, actually. The heading was post-mortem. The head was cut off slowly and with some difficulty. The whole shop floor was covered in blood and the neck was a bloody mess. God damn. Sarah Sahak, the victim's wife, struggled to keep the store open. The location isn't very good. There's not a lot of foot traffic, so not many casual shoppers. We depend a lot on our regulars. The summer is always a loss, but we make up for it during the holiday season, and we're always always have the best Halloween costumes in town. Bogo Spinted? Love that holiday. My mixer is already cool. Good. Good. Gotta keep up, gotta brush up on those mixology skills. Or stay crisp. This is the last frame. Yeah, that was pretty easy. Fraser Rory, former electrician at the Scottish Theatre. I bet this is some no, that's not Hamlet. That's what is that? No, that is Hamlet. Yeah. Is it? Yeah, with the skull? Or is that... Oh, I wish I was better with Shakespeare stuff. Shit. Rorik. That's the name of the skull in... Alas, poor... It's either Yorick. It's Yorick or Rorik, I forget. And I forget which... it's Hamlet. Because that was like the court poet. Yorick or Rorik was like the court poet or the court jester or something. Yorick. Okay, so it's Yorick. They were like the court jester for his dad, or whatever, that entertained him as a youth or whatever, and that's why he's talking to him. Yeah, it is Hamlet. Alright. This has got to be... Well, no, because that took place in Denmark. Never mind, I'm being stupid. I'm being stupid. Send my two best cops, and I'm going to send the SWAT team. This guy's a murderer. Pulling out all the stops. Oh, we lost Via. Sag. I'm going to send Morris and Barcelona as backup. Zam. We lost Beatrice. I hope she is well. I like how time stops at the end of the shift. Hell yeah. Caught the murderer. Kang died. This is the last time we're ever going to see his portrait. Actually.
410 complete.
Alright. I'd really love a cutscene. like a big cutscene. We've had a lot of tiny ones, tiny stupid ones. Tainted blue velvet party cookies can cause convulsions. Blue velvet party cookies. Alright, I'm gonna look this up. Is this like a thing? Oh, is this like red velvet? Is this like a play on like red velvet? Blue velvet. Blue velvet party cakes. Yeah, it's just like red velvet, but like dyed blue instead of. Yeah, instead of red. It's just dyed chocolate cake, from what I remember. With cream cheese frosting. Sounds like a new strain. Alright. Radio stations face additional tax. Study finds stray dogs more dangerous than sharks. My pit bull when it sees your 2-year-old infant. Alright, I've regained some favor with the police station by handing out some money for my illicit sales. Numana didn't come into work today. Yeah, this is what happens when you hire the most experienced person. While I was climbing up the stairs, I started feeling a little dizzy. Can I have the day off? No, I just hired you as well. My father got drunk and beat my mother again. This time it looks pretty bad. I'd like to go to them. Can I have the day off? Dude, your dad must be like in his 80s. You gotta get him under control. Today, I'm actually gonna go home. No. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? You were drunk yesterday. Yeah, I don't care if you die in a drunk driving accident. No, you can't go home. I'm not going to put you out on calls, and I think I'm going to send you into the academy. I'm going to send him into the academy. Nothing but red, white, and blue today. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Fraser Rory turned out to be a member of the gang known as the Gangsters. He could help you take down the gang if you make him an informant. Sure. Do I have to torture him, though? That would suck. I don't want to torture him. He's fucking drunk. I'm not gonna take him out on this case. Oh, damn. Last year, we actively fought against unregistered businesses and great companies who shamelessly use loopholes in the law. We've tightened some rules, making it more difficult for fraudsters to rent business premises and import goods into the city. Of course, they immediately became outraged and threatened to form a protest under the windows of City Hall. We must teach these parasites to respect the law. Permissions for use of force is granted if required. You see, this I can kind of understand. This is like city code and shit. This is like really standard, like barriers of entry level stuff. Like, I do understand that it can be a little. I don't know. Like obviously small business owners, yeah, they do have a really hard time as is, but when it comes to tax loopholes and stuff, like I don't like people who evade taxes. Like, white collar criminals are like, obviously they're not killing people or whatever, and they're just taking advantage of like gaps in laws and shit, but still, the buck usually stops with poor people somewhere along the lines. Like, I don't know. Oh. I'm going to send Purdy, Mitchell, Crosby, and Obi. I'm going to send the SWAT in the paddy wagon. I don't know. Like, I feel like there's been a... Oh, God. Acting illegally in the interests of his friends from major business corporations, which are literally destroying our community's small businesses. Many of his initiatives are contrary to federal law, and if the police end up using force, you'll be the one that takes the rap. You better cover your ass in case things get ugly. Shit. I just won't use force. It always gives me the option not to use force. I just won't use force. Yeah. I've done this before. I've actually got a pretty good in. God, I would never frame Purdy. Purdy is one of my best officers.
311A in progress.
Here's a sweet gift from me, Mr. Boyd. Thank you, Miss Burroughs. Huh. Yeah, it's probably a better look for me not to be in with big business anymore. Ron Atticus and all that. God, McGillicuddy was actually a really good cop. That fucking sucks. Right. Sharing money with my staff. Sharing money with my staff. Paying them off. Paying them off. I got a rat now, which was probably a little late. Alright. Fight at the Freeburg High School. The school principal called in to report an altercation which occurred in the school cafeteria. Hey, you fat cow, where's your udder? Yelled Miguel Marquinho to Emma Hadzik as she passed by his table with her lunch tray. Emma blushed and then lashed out at the offender. The teachers don't want to interfere. Miguel had it coming. Damn. What kind of awful teachers do they have here? Who says that about a kid? Ado, I can hardly walk straight. Can I have some of the mafia money? Yes. Yes, as long as you promise not to plot against me. That's why I'm doing this. I'm covering my ass. Thanks, boss. Yeah, no problem. Jezebel Escalante was walking in the park earlier. Saw a strange man dressed in police uniform. He was going around yelling at people, showing people his gun, and threatening everybody. He even ran over to the dogs and rolled around in the grass. He's clearly not in his right mind and was scaring everyone. Frankly, I don't even think he's a real cop. I should hope not. Alright, I'm going to send Yancey and Godbomber. Oh, just this case left. Well, other that and the I can only investigate one at a time. I guarantee you that at some point in that gang investigation, they are going to use the phrase Gaelic gangsters. Or Gaelic, excuse me. Because it's alliterative and it's going to sound really funny or whatever. And yeah, the game's going to think it's clever. No.
We've got a situation.
Seeing the police, the man walks up and salutes. The outfit is obviously from a costume shop, but the gun looks real enough. Sometimes these actually work. Sometimes these actually work, but I don't really want to do that. Let me check your gun there, officer. Just gonna do the first one.
12.
9 times out of 10, the most simple answer is the way to go. Which I know isn't as fun, but let's read this man's deranged ramblings again. Mr. Boyd, I have long turned a blind eye to the activities of the women's clinic, which in essence is an abortion... Good. No, I'm not sending anybody to that. Fuck you,
311A.
creepy cult dude. He looks like fucking Voldemort. Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Yeah, he does look like Ralph Fiennes as Voldemort. Alright.
1010A in progress.
Bomb threat. Freeburg Elementary School. Hello. Oh, almost said it again. They just need to swap those two words there. There's a bomb at the elementary school. The person who called it in the threat has a high, clear voice, but then there was some interference in the background and the signal was lost. Alright. I'm gonna give the big guys... I need to really start to be careful about Prado. He's overworked. I'm sending him on too many calls. Also... I'm gonna send Kubota to the academy. Huh. I can actually make up for that not using force or whatever. Alright, today Eddie's Burgers is hosting the annual fry eating championship. A police presence is required. Alright, Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, OBGYN. not sending OBGYN to the women's clinic to suppress the, or to help the pro-life protesters or whatever the hell this guy's going on. Theft. A drug addict at the rehab center stole an expensive respirator and locked himself in a closet. A nurse tried to reason with him, but he just hugged the apparatus and insisted it was his property. When the hospital employees tried to help him up, he grabbed a knife from his pocket and stabbed one of them in the shoulder. God damn. Alright, Purdy, McStone. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to send these guys. The police searched the school and no bomb was found. A schoolgirl by the name of Lily Austin had decided to disrupt school for today and hoping to avoid a test she hadn't studied for. Damn. Oh, Belle, I've got a question for you. Apparently, I was told by Joe that he had when he joined the stream yesterday, or the day before, or whenever we were testing Hoi 4, that he got pre-roll ads. Like, he got ads before he was able to get in the stream. Do you get pre-roll ads? If so, I gotta screw around with my ad settings, because I had it set up explicitly so that it didn't do pre-roll ads. I eagerly await your response. I'm subbed. Oh, yeah. Shit. Can't ask you. I forgot. If Via were still here, I could ask her. The guard at a large toy store detained a boy who he'd suspected of theft. I'm sure he stuffed something down his pants, but I couldn't find anything. The little thief won't stop crying. Come over quick. Alright. Let's send Koizumi, Hollinger, and Scantron, who actually showed up to work today after 2 days' absence. I'm winning, unfortunately. Oh, fuck. Come on, guys. Really? That was like 1,500 cumulative police points. More than that, actually. A lot more than that, actually.
11A in progress.
Drug trafficking at the port. We received an anonymous tip today. Later this evening, a large shipment of heroin will arrive in the port. Cargo is well guarded, and according to the source, the drug runners won't be giving out without a fight. Alright. Well, my mentality towards Kubota is definitely, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. Like, I'm forcing him to be a good cop.
911.
Boy didn't steal anything. The child's mother severely scolded the guard and took her frightened son back home. Yeah, I kept your burger eating competition up though. Don't scold me. Assault on an offensive with an offensive weapon. Kevin's throat bar. The bar's owner reports that his bartender was attacked by a patron. The bartender refused to serve a customer because he looked too young and wouldn't show his ID. So the guy got mad, jumped over the counter, and smashed a bottle of whiskey, and now he's threatening to stab the bartender. Alright, guys. Ooh, that was a misclick. You guys got this under control. Make up for your last, failure. As long as no one's dead. Okay, thank God. Oh, we got some heroin. Nice. Nice, 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 nice. So yeah, Atticus Corp is just gone now. The church. Touch the relics. That has to be code for something. That genuinely, a lot of that has to be like code for something. And I don't understand the value of it before I try it or something. I don't know. I don't fucking know. Behind the bar is a young guy with a piece of glass in his hand. The frightened bartender is in tears. Hey, buddy, let's get out of here. I got a bottle of whiskey in the car. Order a drink. Hit the man with a nightstick. Hit him with a nightstick. Easy dub. Purdy broke 800. Nice, nice, nice. Alright, unlawful assembly at the Rabinovich Casino. A crowd gathered in the shadow of the casino chanting slogans recommending the prohibition of gambling in Freeburg. Gambling is a disease, or so they keep repeating. Meanwhile, the casino has hired an athletic group of men to push back the unruly crowd. Bouncers. They're within their rights to hire bouncers. Alright, I'm gonna try not to send Yancey, because I've sent him on like 3 calls today. That's not enough frames. I'm glad I didn't need to torture that guy. Alright. Ties his shoe. Actually, yeah, does it mention here the photos? They're Polaroids, so this is the right camera. Alright. There we go. Solved legitimately. That is the first investigation in, like, probably 80 days that I have solved legitimately. Alright. Gallery Modern Art. Aaron Huber is interested in contemporary art. And Aaron Huber spends all his time preaching and praying in the fellowship of his flock. Alright. I'm going to send Purdy and McStone. I'm going to send the SWAT team. Detective Pigs 2! Thank you, Belle. Thank you, Belle. I did one legit. That one wasn't too bad. It was literally just like a... I feel like that one was pretty straightforward. Alright. Officers unharmed, civilians unarmed. Based. I don't think I've ever had it where we lose the suspect, but no one dies. God damn it. I can never seem to get the right place on the first try, though. How are we doing on time? You got about 20 minutes left. That's enough to fit in one more day. I'd love a cutscene. Please. No. Non-governmental organization distributes free condoms in city center. Freeburg unemployment increased by 9%. Jeez, I think that's up like 28% or something now if you add it to the last time we saw that headline. Writer Ivan Bykov presents magnum opus. Nice. Oh, City Hall hates our guts. The Mafia still loves us, though, even though we accidentally took down one of their events. Police station still haven't gotten up to that second thumbs up yet. We're working on it. Gotta give them more dirty money. There's a big sale going on today. I don't want to miss it. Can I have a day off? No. Actually, can I go home? No. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Bro, this is the second day in a row. I should send him to the academy. I should do what I did to the other guy. No, I'm going to send you to the academy. I got tickets to go watch the filming of a TV show I've always wanted on TV. Can I have the day off? I don't think Van Dahl has ever actually requested a day off before. That's kind of crazy. 100 days in. No, that's a bad excuse. And Shift A is just super weak. It's so inexperienced and super weak. Red, white, and blue. Once again. Alright, right off the bat, we are sending these two with the SWAT team. Yes. Wow, good, nice profits from the candy factory today. Almost $100. We're almost up to $100 in salary. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, residential area at 849. This is really bad pay. God, Kang. Man, rip Kang. He was just doing his job. No, we didn't even do anything. Like, He just died on an investigation. Nothing even happened.
1010A in progress.
$801. Damn, that's kind of shit. Bomb threat, Fleet Street. Some crazy man in a clown suit stopped a school bus. The driver pulled over and threw a grenade inside. It didn't explode, but the children were too afraid to move. Alright. I don't have SWAT. I'm gonna send Kingston, Millsap, Morris. Not gonna send Song, Lazzarini, Barcelona. I'm gonna send all the new guys. They're tested now. Now they need to show their stripes. Alright. I'm gonna make it a tradition to send drunk cops to the academy. How do you like me now? 2 weeks of PowerPoint presentations and racial sensitivity training. Fight. Residential area. 6 drunks had one too many and started fighting with each other. One of them pulled out a bottle of liquor and smashed it on the pavement, stabbed his former companion with it. The police are on the line with retiree Georgina Miller, who is watching this unfold right in front of her window. I've had enough of these drunk monkeys. They're always so loud. My favorite television program is about to start. Homelander. Gay. Kodu. Not Song. I almost sent Song again. Alright, we caught this piece of shit. Ooh, that's a lot of experience. Shift A detectives, kind of overpowered. They're honestly really good. Children are crying but quietly sitting in the bus. Outside the bus, there's a man in a clown suit giggling. Hey man, joke's over, let the kids go. Kids, it was only a toy grenade. You can come out now, don't be scared. Shoot the clown with a taser?
1010A.
99% taser win rate. The tasers on this force are magical. I swear to God.
911 in progress.
9/11. Alright, here we go.
311A complete.
Man accompanied by a hippie-like girl dragged a rare yellow monkey out of its cage, hid it somewhere, and then quickly left the zoo. Alright. Ah, shit! Oh, I sent something to the Mafia thing again, didn't I? Fuck. I am not being faithful to this playthrough. Damn. That's 2 in a row. They are not happy with us.
1210 in progress.
Store employee noticed a woman who resembles the famous swindler Lee Kuan Yew, whose picture has been on the TV many, many times. Alright. Vandal, Morris. Not Song. Not Song. We're not sending Song. I'm not even doing this intentionally. It's just my bad memory. Alright. Rod at the riverbank. A man in a clown suit entered the bank, presented the cashier with a check for $250 billion and demanded they cash it. He threatened the bank would face serious consequences if they couldn't pay the entire amount in cash. Reported the head of the bank. Alright. I'm gonna send Nordlander, Kodu. Yeah. They're gonna be fine. Doesn't matter. They'll be okay.
Looks like we have a situation.
Place is mostly
here.
empty. Woman wearing sunglasses picks up an orange. Woman throws an orange at the cops, overturns some boxes, and run for the back door. Throw the orange back at her. Run after her. Hide a banana in your pocket. Is that a banana in your pocket, or are you just happy to see me? Run after her.
1210 complete.
Easy dub. Easy dub.
910C in progress.
Armed robbery, Fortune Bank. 5 armed robbers broke into the bank and demanded access to the safety deposit boxes. The manager agreed after they shot one of the customers in the leg. During the turmoil, a security guard and 5 visitors were able to escape and call the police, but there's still over a dozen hostages inside. Damn. Okay, it's bringing out the big guns. Not sending song. Fuck that. Ugh, excuse me. I gotta stop sending people to these mafia things. Panic Lawsuit was a famous performance artist, Sigmund Hammerling. Apparently the check was supposed to warn the public that the financial system is on the verge of collapse. What? Oh, God! Whoa! Holy shit! Oh my god! Half of the ship just died! Oh my god! That's... Gay's dead? And... Oh my god, that's like... Oh my god! That's so much fucking experience down the toilet. Holy shit. That's 4 of my top 6 officers on Shift A. Oh my god, that's so much fucking experience. Oh my god. How? I think I left like 2 slots empty. You'd think they would have called for backup or something. Oh my god. And I sent the SWAT team! Ah, it is a hate crime. I'm tempted to redo today. How are we doing on time? I might just end it here. It doesn't save until the end of the day. I might redo today. This is pretty devastating. Like, that is legitimately, like, nearly half this entire shift. Oh my god. I guess tune in next time to see if I save scum or not. I think I might save scum. Let's poll the chat. I know that there are some people lurking in the chat. What do you guys think I should do? Do you guys think I should redo day 103? It's kind of the end of the day, but I missed that mafia thing as well, and this is supposed to be like a big... I'm supposed to be like a mafia whore. This is supposed to be a mafia whore playthrough, so it's not really authentic to the stream, I guess, if I keep that up. Save scum it? Yeah, I'm gonna save scum it, and I'll tell you what, I think I'm awake enough to redo the day. Give me a sec. I don't want to, like... Yes. I want to do it the proper way, because I think if I close the game, like, I run the risk of just losing my, my entire save, and I don't want to do that. I'm pretty sure Joe just sent me a Bosnian genocide meme. Thank you, Joe. Very cool. If you're in the chat, thank you, Joe.
Usually, before I go shaking my tits for the press, I like to go see how the professionals do it.
That's the opening to the game. I don't ever show this part. 1 second. Alright. Alrighty then. Hello? Is this gonna... There we go. Alright. Day 103. Totally didn't happen. totally didn't happen. Oh, geez, there are 2 coffee stains. I don't think it's based on that. I think they're randomized. Yeah, City Hall hates our asses right now. Alright. House burned down last night. My elderly father was inside. We need to somehow make sense of this and then start planning the funeral. Didn't your dad beat your mom? Like, wasn't he like an asshole? You literally, like, on day 101 or whenever you were last on shift, you asked for a day off because your dad beat the hell out of your mom. Do you really need all that much time to plan his funeral? Yeah, whatever. I'm too tired. I can only walk straight. Can I go home? Get a better excuse. Today is a great day. It's the day of my daughter's wedding. No way I can miss the ceremony. Can I take some time off? Yes, but come in tomorrow. That one kind of stings. Should have put them in separate nursing homes. True. Wait. No Russian. Cassette. Alright. Gonna send Vandal and Kingston and the SWAT team. Yes. A slightly lower share from that. That's randomized. Got my thing. Kong's funeral again. Sad. Sharing all this with my staff.
1010A in progress.
Bomb threat at Fleet Street. Oh yeah, this was actually a real thing. I remember I tased the clown. No, I gotta stagger this. I'm not staggering my workforce enough. I think I sent Barcelona. I don't have the SWAT team, though. I need to send the SWAT team and all of my best men. I need to fill up that fucking... Wait. Did Christopher Sands? Fucking... Oh my god. Why? That was... I sent... Oh my god, I basically sent the same fucking people. Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Well, I guess we gotta stomach some. This was this was Christopher Sands. Yeah, I'm gonna tase the clown. Alright, tase the clown. Done. Alright, I am not... Or was that the homeless people? I don't remember. Just to be safe, I think that was the Christopher Sands thing. Whatever. I care more about my officers dying than the case and whatever that is. Oh wow. We didn't even get panels for that one that time. Huh. There's an element of chance that, like, those come up on. Interesting. Suspicious individual at the vegetable shop. A store employee noticed a woman who resembled... Oh, yeah, we sent... This one might have been a false alarm, actually. I'm not sure. Was this one a false alarm? It's crazy that I've already forgotten. Welcome to the stream if you just tuned in. Day 103. I don't think so. Yeah, I'll send Kingston, Millsap, Morris, Lazzarini, Barcelona. Yeah. Do you know the key difference between the British adding fake guns and pirates hiding their guns under posters painted to look like wood? No. What is the difference, Ref? Fraud at the riverbank. Oh, this was the false alarm. That he was like he was a performance artist. Fake guns don't fire. True. True.
910C in progress.
Armed robbery at the Fortune Bank. 5 armed robbers broke into the bank and okay. I'm going to wait for my
Looks
best...
like we have a situation here.
Okay, there was this one. And run after.
1210.
Okay. Nice, nice, nice. Also, welcome back, Raph. Alright. Vandal, Nordlander, Gay, Kodu, Saw, Barcelona, Chang, SWAT team. Nobody else is going to get back in time. This was fake.
1310.
Yeah. Still one short. Yeah. Nothing I could have done. Nobody would have gotten back in time. See? We're now just getting people back. Did you know most pirates won treasure without firing a shot? Just with intimidation? Yeah, I think I read that somewhere.
910 complete.
Oh, thank God. The entirety of my shift didn't die. That was a bit of a gamble there. I could have lost even more people that time.
12A in progress.
Assault at the Atticus Tower. God, I wish I could ignore this. An insurance company's offices are home to a fresh scandal. One of their clients is accusing them of inflating her insurance premium after her husband's death in a car crash. The woman was shaking her fists as she delivered a punishing speech, then grabbed one of the agents by the tie and bounced his head off the table. Damn. Yeah, why not? Yeah, might as well double saves coming. Yeah, I wasn't going to lose the entirety of shift A. That was fucking insane. Terrorism. Betty Sanchez told the police that she accidentally discovered some shocking entries into her husband Victor's private journal. He's planning to enter the train station and break open a large-capacity storage tank filled with mercury. Why would there be a massive storage tank filled with mercury? Why? At a train station. Can anyone make that connection? I'm obviously missing a connection there. What is mercury used for in railroading? I don't know. According to Betty, Victor has not been himself ever since our son died serving in the army. I don't know this man. I'm very scared of him. Is he going to bring his own mercury? No, it's already filled with mercury. Break open a large capacity storage tank filled with mercury. Yeah, why is there a tank of mercury at the train station? Yeah, what is this? Bizarre. Alright, I know that you guys just got back from, like, an armed bank robbery, but I'm going to send you out on a terrorist threat. I know that you want to kill me, but whatever. Also, this guy came into work sober today. Interesting. What a weird, slow way to kill people. Yeah, mercury poisoning is usually pretty slow. Like, it can make you insane, though, if it's in high enough doses. Over a shorter period of time. Like, I remember a lot of old careers, there'd be a high enough concentration that, like, within a couple of years, you'd go crazy. It is pretty slow. Never wear vintage top hats. Well, no. The top hats themselves are safe. It was just, when making them, the hatters would be dealing with mercury. You can wear vintage top hats all you want. Like, there's not enough mercury left in those things to actually, like, cause damage to you. It's the people who made them back in the 19th century that they were affected by it. Never make vintage top hats. Yes, that's more accurate. I don't have enough people to send this. I'm gonna have to wait. A lot of these cemetery calls are fake anyway. So many zombie calls. Alright, you guys are on top of shit today. Nice job, nice job. Also, never eat tomatoes off vintage plates. Specifically, pewter plates. Because, the acid in tomatoes leaches the lead out of pewter. Yes, you are right, specifically with pewter plates. It is specific to that alloy. Alright, suspicious individual. Aaron Griggs noticed a creepy man in the cemetery during a heavy downpour. He was ignoring the rain, just walking with purpose through the graveyard. I think he was planning to attack somebody, then I just hurry off. I bet it comes out he's some kind of serial killer. I bet it's just the fucking, gravekeeper. No, you see, it's the people who made the tomatoes. I think it may be good just to avoid eating tomatoes off old metal plates. You can eat tomatoes off old metal plates, just not pewter ones. If you know what pewter looks like, it's like a silver alloy that contains lead. Like, just don't do that. You can eat like my family has a decent number of like older metal plates. We only own like one pewter item, and it's a bread plate. So we're not going to eat the tomatoes off it anyway. Just don't eat tomatoes or acidic foods off pewter. You can eat it off like old brass, old uh uh copper, I guess. I'm trying to think of other metals that you'd make like sort of. I'm at a loss. So you sound very serious about this. I know, but if you don't know about it, then avoid old metal plates. Make sure the children don't find the bread plate and eat tomatoes off it. I. True, true. I'll make sure that I don't eat tomatoes off my family's pewter bread plate. Oh man. Yeah, it's all about lead leaching. As long as it's not pewter, you're fine. And pewter has a pretty distinct look to it. It's got this like dark black burnished silver look to it. Pewter, I think, is distinct enough. Anyway, 3 plant workers were drinking a beer on the bench and started harassing a group of young sportsmen who were talking about the bar. The men started calling the athletes F-slurs and laughed at them and threw one into an empty bench. At first, the athletes were ignoring the bullies, and their patience was at an end. One of them grabbed a beer and broke a plant worker's head over with a single blow. The 7 athletes then rallied together and started beating up the remaining men. Alright. Based. I had just enough people for that. Anyway, 19th century doctors be like, how to solve skin problems. Take a bath in mercury. Oh yeah, that'd definitely solve it. Yeah, it was a grave digger. Called it. Alright. Belle doesn't like me rambling about pewter plates. No, cut off the skin disease? Just cut it off? Skin problems? Yeah. 17th century doctors, skin problems, get the leeches. I mean, yeah, they wanted to bloodlet any chance they could get. Leeches were just a fun, it was an exciting medium with which you could let blood. Please talk more about your niche Midwestern knowledge. About in the city that I was born in, Neenah, Wisconsin, there is a walking trail called the Peace and Friendship Railway Bridge Trail, walking trail or something or whatever. It is a converted railway bridge, right? The fill used to make this railway bridge, which may I remind you is now called the Peace and Friendship Walking Trail. The fill used to make this the railway trestle bridge that was converted into this walking path. It was bulldozed remains of a Native American burial ground. Yeah. That's I don't know why that came to mind first, but that's a really shitty one. That's really dark. Very cool and fun. Thank you, Hado. Yep. Yeah, you can take that one to the bank. Yeah, there used to be a ton of Native American burial grounds around where I lived, like in the late 19th century. Some of them lasted into the 20th century. A lot of them got bulldozed, and the dirt from them got used as fill for a lot of buildings. Um, the Midwest, you could easily say the Midwest was the source of the old, like, that old fucking Scooby Doo ass, like, excuse for why a ton of buildings are haunted. Like, it was built on top of an old Native American burial ground. Unironically, there are a lot of there's a lot of rail infrastructure in the Midwest that was built using like fill from Native American burial mounds. It's really really sad and cruel, and represents like the bookend of what was like several centuries of like Native American oppression in my home state. Like there are um, like 100 years prior to the Louisiana Purchase, and all the way going up to the Louisiana Purchase and all that, when France had a land bridge from Quebec all the way down to Louisiana, there were a series of wars against Native Americans in the Midwest that, like, there are very few records of, like, what actually transpired. But these wars, um, they extended all the way up and down what is now the Highway 41 corridor, uh, which went through my hometown and went all the way up and down the eastern side of my home state, right? And all up and down the strip of sort of what is now a highway corridor and stuff. There were like hundreds of some of the bloodiest battles in these wars that the French had with local Native American tribes. And there's very few definitive records as to like how many people died or like or what truly happened or whatever. Like doing research on these battles is damn near impossible. Locals just kind of know that they happened, and we don't really like nobody to my knowledge, and I've tried to look into this kind of thing multiple times on the internet. There is almost no published like information on any of these battles. They were essentially genocidal campaigns by the French. It really really bad stuff. See what I said? Yeah, sorry, I got into a rant. Did you know Native Americans living in North America specifically? Raph, Raph, shut the fuck up. I had friends from the Menominee tribe back in my home state, and they prefer Native American. I call them that out of respect for the tribe that I am closest with, and that's the Menominee. I have heard that so many times, Raph. No, I have heard several takes on this. Another stance, another sort of neutral stance is like First Peoples. Like some people also use First Peoples, but like the term that like Indians in reference to Native Americans is outmoded in most walks. Like if you take classes on anthropology and archaeology, you will almost exclusively hear people call them either Native Americans or First Peoples, or indigenous peoples, or the native peoples of America. I have heard other people. It's that particular word is really the only one that's like fully on the out. Yeah, Raf, you're not a Republican. Sorry if I sounded a little aggressive there, but I've heard that like coming from a state like mine, I have heard that so many times. I just it's it's I'm not a huge fan of that like stance because I think a lot of it comes from like interviews with like specific tribes, and sure, I guarantee you there are tribes out there that do still prefer that term. You're probably right, but like I don't know, from my experience, I have found that Native American and indigenous peoples and First Peoples are more widely accepted. I apologize if I got a little heated there, but this is I've rehashed this issue a handful of times with people. You also have to remember I went to college on the East Coast, where almost no one had any firsthand experience with Native Americans. That they didn't live anywhere near reservations. They didn't grow up with people who were Native American, and like I encountered a lot of people that just didn't know anything, and it like I've had this conversation a lot. I apologize, Raph. Yeah. Anyway, back to the game. Sorry, I got massively derailed there. The place has turned into a real battle. More workers have joined to help their friends from the factory, and the fight expanded to involve several dozen people. Give a heartening scream in order to get them to all cease fighting immediately. I just imagine like a really tall cop, like a really tall, like macho, like really like built, buff cop standing above the crowd, and then issuing like the most high pitched, like opera singer fucking note to get them to all shut up. Several shots into the air and order everybody down on the ground. Find someone still on their feet and knock them on their ass. Probably this middle one. The fight grinds to a halt. Two athletes approach the police. The fuck you think you're doing here? We got this. We don't need you. The men look quite menacing, armed with bricks and ironwork. Teach us how to do push-ups and we'll leave you alone. Taser the asshole. Use the nightstick. I don't know. The fight's under control. Derailed be like? Derailed be like? At least we can all agree on the term. Yeah, like I said that before. Indigenous peoples, First Peoples of America. Yeah, those terms are fine. I've encountered. I don't think I've ever encountered anyone that has problems with those words. I don't know. He's not quite like we've got control of the situation again. So I'm not quite feeling taser. I feel more nightstick. Yeah. That's like the black. Oh God, how am I gonna be able to explain? Okay, it's like imagine like a small black club with a right angle handle. It's that thing. That's what a nightstick is. There's batons. Yeah, batons. That's another word for it. Police batons. Yep. I don't know. I've heard the term interchangeably. All right. Do we get a cutscene? No. All right. With that, still feels worse than a taser. Well, okay, Raph, there are parts of this game, and I might be insane. This might just be me talking out of my ass, but there are parts of this game that genuinely feel like it matters if you apply proportional force. And in this case, like, we had gotten the situation under control, and this guy was just bad-mouthing us or whatever. So I don't feel like using a taser would necessarily be necessary here. That was redundant. Would necessarily be the right way to go here. I don't know. I'm really tired. I need to go to bed. That was a little longer than I thought it was going to be, but that's okay. Around de-escalation, am I right? True. Amir? Yeah, whatever. I'm probably going to call it right here. I like to keep these streams around 2 hours just so that I have a sense of consistency. Good night, Raph. It was nice talking with you. Yeah, it's been a while since I had gotten a chance to talk to you in a stream. Same thing with Via before. It was good to see Via come out to its stream. But yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. Oh no, you're fine, Raph. No, you're fine. I did not mean to come off as so aggressive. I apologize. I'm a little sleep deprived. Good night, guys. I'll see you in the next one. For people who don't know already, I have a Discord. It's on my Twitch channel in 2 different places. You can see it on the banner, and in the info section if you click on the flying pig. Additionally, if you're new to sorry, Raph. I like I said, I apologize. I did not mean to come off as so aggressive. Anyway, if you're new to the channel, and you like what you see, please drop a follow. It's kind of the best way to support me at the moment. Yeah, I just I don't know if there's anyone new watching tonight. I just yeah, if you're watching the VOD, and you're so inclined, head on over to Twitch, drop a follow. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. Good night.